Okay, so find yourself a place to lie or sit in a position that is comfortable for you. Your arms and legs resting on a chair or the bed, or wherever you happen to be. It is important that your body feels fully supported, because you'll discover as your body becomes relaxed, it tends to feel really heavy. So when you are ready, you can allow your eyes to gently close and let yourself become present and still. Perhaps taking a few deep breaths and relax as you begin to focus inside for a little while. Time to begin to capture and recapture a sense of growing quiet. Let your body have the freedom to just be, using my words merely as a pointer to create your own inner experience. From moment to moment. So what is important is that it's your experience, and you have the choice to tune in and out to what I'm saying. You may bring your awareness to the sounds around you, your internal environment, what you're saying to yourself through your thoughts to help you relax. The external environment, perhaps the sound of the wind, the passing traffic, that reminds you that the world is safely turning. But all that is inside and all that is outside, none of these noises disturb or distract you. As your thoughts slow down, your mind grows quieter, and all the chatter in your brain recedes into the background. Allow your awareness to be utterly receptive as it rests on the natural movement of the breath, the simple rhythm, the symmetry of breathing. Each breath in allows you to take a deeper level of comfort. Each breath out, a soothing release of what you really don't need to be there. You may notice the weight of your head resting against the pillow. You'll be aware of the weight of your head as it sinks into the soft pillows, knowing that your head is fully supported. You don't have to keep hold of any residual tension. Just letting your head rest back comfortably. Muscles of your neck and of the back of your shoulders, just letting go. Noticing already that your breathing has become a little slower, and that's great. As you allow your body to experience a state of relaxation physically, but it's okay to let your mind wander, because that's what our mind does most of the time. So continuing with relaxing the muscles in your body, the tops of your shoulders, into your arms, into your upper back, allowing the tension simply to disappear. In fact, it's as if you feel the tension or stress move from the muscles in your upper back into your shoulders, into your arms as it begins to move down your forearms, through your wrists and into your hands, and out of the tips of each of your fingers. In your mind you can picture all of the stress of the day leaving your body as you relax, paying attention to the muscles in your chest and your stomach, the muscles in your lower back. If any of these muscles are tense, simply let go of the tension. Your muscles, your tendons, your nerves, soft and loose, drawing your attention into an even deeper state of relaxation, because now there's nothing for you to do but just to be. Let any tension simply flow from the top of your legs to your calves, through the muscles in your ankles, through to your feet, and out from your toes. In this state of relaxation, we can experience a sense of tranquility and peace, your mind absorbing the body's capacity to relax. Perhaps you feel like you could open your eyes if you wanted to, but this relaxation feels so good that you simply choose to keep them closed, enjoying the experience moment by moment, listening and enjoying these moments all for yourself. You can let your mind drift and dream, and I would like you to imagine something for me. You're standing at the top of 10 wide steps, beautiful stairs in an old stately home, somewhere you have been, or somewhere you have seen, or perhaps a place in your imagination. But you know that as you make your way down those stairs, you'll find yourself relaxing more and more. With every number I count, you can just let go of any stress and tension and just drift down into a wonderfully quiet and calm place. At the bottom of the steps is a short corridor that leads to a door to a very unique place, a room where only ever you enter. And in that room, you can feel exactly as you would want to, like you're feeling here now, relaxed, refreshed, perfectly at ease. And to find this place, all you need to do is make your way down those stairs. So as I count down from 10 down to 0, you can find yourself relaxing with each step you take, drifting deeper now, my voice accompanying you, following you. 10. Just find yourself relaxing more and more, every step down taking you closer to that room inside. Down to 9. Stepping down to 8. Perfectly at ease, as you carry on down to 7. And you notice an oak handrail, strong and sturdy, on the wall beside you, worn smooth by years of guiding hands down the stairs. And you realise that you have been down this stairway many times, many times, and that this room already exists within your mind, ready to be accessed, to regain that strength and understanding you already hold. Down to 6. There is a picture on the wall beside you, a picture that inspires you as you watch it emerging in front of you. I don't know if it's a picture or a photograph of someone you know, someone you love, or a painting of a memorable place that instills you with peace and confidence, a memory of somewhere you've been or somewhere you know. Perhaps it's still a whirlpool of moving colour that is yet to be defined, creating a balance and a sense of well-being that is felt unmistakably in the depths of your inner consciousness, allowing you to trust in this process as you stride forwards to take another step down to 5. Halfway down the steps, curious as to what you may find as you continue down from 5 to 4. Almost as if you're walking on a simple cushion of air, not quite touching the steps, floating on and down from 4 to 3. Every muscle just loosening and relaxing. And you can see the hallway, you can see the door at the end. And as you look forward to finding that room, that deep place inside, a place you already know exists. You just find it for yourself again as you step down now from 3 to 2. Almost all the way down the stairs now, just floating down that final step from 2 to 1. And you can relax your shoulders, every muscle, every fibre of your being perfectly at ease. And you can make your way along the corridor, lined on both sides with pictures of people or places that inspire you, places that keep you safe and make you comfortable. Reminders of all the success you've already achieved in your life, certificates, smiling faces of friends and family, of loved ones. And as you walk down that corridor, you walk past a grandfather clock, an old, antique grandfather clock, tall in stature. You can hear its faint ticking, marking the gentle passing of time. And as you stop, you look at the hands on the face. You suddenly understand that the sound of the tick is the sound of a moment passing, and that the brief passage of time between the ticks is where we truly exist. And that perpetual space in time is the very moment in which all is real. And you can choose to let your mind drift to that space now, as you watch the hands slowly moving around the face, realizing that although they have been round so many times, every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day for weeks and months and years, decades and centuries. Those hands can only tell you of that very moment in which you truly exist, now, because the past has gone, and with it any opportunity to make it different. And yet you grasp the truth that there is no need to want to change the past, because it has gone. You have survived, and the future is yet a dream that you can colour with certainty and clarity. You can choose to imagine your future just as you would wish it to be. You can fill it with joy and happiness and all the success that you deserve. But it all begins now, in this moment, a moment of time between the passing of time as the clock continues to tick. And before your attention moves from the old clock in front of you, you can see your reflection in the glass. And as the pendulum swings back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you can catch your reflection and notice that something is different. Something has changed. And as you stand reflected in that glass, something has already changed. You can't quite catch what it is. Perhaps it's that you're standing more confidently, or there's a smile on your face, or happiness filtering from your stare, a sincere joy radiating from you that you witness in that reflection of yourself now. This inspires you as you turn and move forward, a feeling of floating down along that corridor to the door of that room, your room, that room in which you discover so much about yourself and how you will find that comfort, peace and understanding that already exists deep inside you. For in that room you can imagine, you can create, you can rehearse. You can be rehearsing to be the person you seek to be, the person you truly are. And before you open that door, you study it. You notice its every detail. You note whether it's hinged on the left or the right, its size, its shape, its colour, the texture and the design. Will it open towards you or away from you? Will it creak or glide? Is it light or heavy, old or new? And you can see the handle. And before you reach out to open the door, you notice the lock. And I wonder where the key is. Is it in your pocket or around your neck on a length of twine, or are you already holding that key in your hand? An old, ornate brass key that's cool to touch, but warming as you hold it in your hand. Wherever that key is, you know that this room is never locked to you, and that this room is always accessible to you, because all you need to do is just simply remember that it exists. Because to open the door, you simply use the power of your mind. Your mind is the key that unlocks that door. as you find yourself stepping through into the room, and it's exactly as you choose it to be. A feeling of safety and comfort envelops you, bringing that flow through you, radiating through you, inspiring you to trust in the future, your future, that you will create. Each day you feel more confident, more capable, more connected with all your inner skills and resources. Resources that are waiting here, now, for you to tap into and enjoy. It's like setting out on a journey, knowing that you're well prepared, everything is packed, passports and tickets in a safe place. All arrangements have been attended to, knowing that you can and you will complete your journey easily and without effort. You have all the ability and the capability to do what you want, to make new and good things happen. You tell yourself now, I can and I will. And you'll feel at ease, comfortable with yourself. What has happened in the past has happened. From these events, you've learned so much. Experiences that will help you to know what is right for you. So you can relax. You can let go of all those negative feelings and emotions. Turning things around now, seeing the positive in everything. For you, the glass is always half full, as you refuse to accept you've been guilty of failure. Recognize with clarity that you did your very best, and nobody can ask more than that. Negative thoughts and emotions have no place in your life. They hold you back. They prevent you from being that person that you wish to be and that you really can be. With every day you've learned more through experience, the best and most effective way of learning that can be. You are the product of all your experiences, all those events that occurred way back. You're better for all of these experiences as you continue to learn more each day about that wonderful ability that you have to use these learnings in a positive and forward-looking way that tells you inside your mind, I can and I will. You can look back at events of childhood, of growing up, which have shaped you, made you the person that you are. You take pride now in yourself as you recognize with ever-increasing clarity of thought that you can be selective in those memories you choose to keep, to place value upon. For it is not true that everything has a value. And for you, that is the value that you alone attribute to it. Those things, those experiences that have no value to you, you reject now in their entirety. You cast them aside as over and done with. As you take control of your life, control of your emotions, things begin to happen the way that you want them to happen. Your clarity of thought and ever-increasing understanding ensure that you have all that you need. An attitude of mind that is positive and forward-looking. as you move forward now with your new attitude, new confidence in your ability, others around you will notice, they'll recognize that they can draw from you that strength that comes from the knowledge that you can be relied on to act in a positive manner, overcoming difficulties in a calm and ordered manner. And you begin to enjoy being valued, your contribution in all situations, your opinion sought as you grow into that person that you want to be. You have all that you need to be successful, and you can be more relaxed, more comfortable in all situations. Positive thinking can become a habit for you, for habits are created through repetition. And the more you employ those positive attitudes of mind, the stronger that habit will grow. You practice being positive and confident, and the strangest things happen. As you act positively and confidently, then you are positive and confident. It is as easy as that. As you let this relaxation continue, you may have noticed that your mind automatically begins to shift towards thoughts, ideas, images that clarify clearly for you the things that may get in the way of your total happiness. Our awareness always moves towards things that need our attention. In the same way that animals migrate intuitively, without thought or consideration, they seem to know when and where to go and what to do to take care of themselves. Maybe it's an inner awareness that moves the birds, the herds, from one place to another, that makes them feel restless, that something needs to change, that draws their attention towards resolving that uncomfortable feeling and sets them in motion. And they move hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, taking care of the young, taking care of themselves. And no one really knows exactly how it might feel to be that bird or animal that suddenly knows the right time for change and know the exact change needed. But we do know how it feels, just like we know when we're tired and need to rest, or when we're cold and we need to get warm. It's instinctive. So you can relax and imagine how it might feel to feel that feeling, that inner awareness, that restless recognition that something needs to change and needs to change now. And we can imagine how it might be to know without knowing what needs to be done, to be told without hearing, by an inner voice, an inner knowing to do this now. And we can imagine how it feels to have actions flow from these feelings, responding effortlessly, intuitively to that inner awareness, that inner knowing that tells us what to do and how to do it. We are born with that knowledge. We can trust that feeling, comfortably aware of one's inner guide, that subtle voice that we too often ignore, that knows what's good for us and what's a mistake, and everything becomes easier. Though no one ever imagined that travelling 1,000 miles is easy, but the decision to go takes no effort at all. A decision, a knowing, that is part of each being that guides and directs automatically towards those things needed. A migration of thought, of awareness, which presents memories, ideas, understandings for you to use, for you. So even as you relax, your subconscious mind automatically cements the awareness that you can use later on, or even right now. Today, tomorrow, and every day in the future, you're going to find it easier and easier to feel good about all the things you ought to feel good about. Today, tomorrow, and every day in the future, you're going to find it easier and easier to feel good about all the things you do that you ought to feel good about. Today, tomorrow, and every day in the future, you will find it easier and easier to bring out the very best of yourself in the things that you do. And I think you'll be very pleased with that. I think you'll be very pleased.